We are not.
We are not.
We are not.
Welcome to the Fridge Podcast. I'm Zach. I'm a podcast host. This is
Slavanaka, the other half.
And yeah, this is the Fridge Podcast. Definitely nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
I watch too many podcasts. Some of them related to food.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I'm currently playing Dark Souls 3 and StarCraft because I can't. Some days I just don't have. Most days I don't have the energy to stream StarCraft. I'm gonna get back on it next Tuesday. I'm gonna hit it hard.
You sure?
I hope.
Okay.
Anyway, always Overwatch. Always. That game just draws me in all the time. Played it last night till 1 in the morning. Anyway, what are you playing?
I've been playing Skyrim. I got my load order perfect. Well, as perfect as I can. And been playing modded special edition.
Speaking of which, I need you to take a look at mine.
Okay.
It's broke. Anyway. Let's get into it, shall we? We've got some things to talk about. Some awesome things. Some screw you developer things. But you know what? That's always the case. Let's start off with the new games that are coming out / have already come out in September. We have Destiny 2, the Forsaken DLC. It came out on the 4th. Dragon Quest 11? Echoes of an Elusive Age. Why are there so many Dragon Quest games? I don't know. Came out on the 4th as well. I'm only hitting the big name ones. You guys can see the list behind us. Spider-Man for the PS4 comes out on the 7th. That is tomorrow. Comes out tomorrow. I need to get myself PS4. Or, someone out there want to send me one. Hint, not judge. Anyway, Bastion came out on the Switch for the September 13th. It's been out on friggin' everything else for a while.
Mm-hmm.
But it's such a good game, they put it on the Switch. Let's see. Shadow of the Tomb Raider for the PS4, Xbox One, and PC is coming out on the 14th. So that'll be dope. Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Torn of the Golden Country DLC came out on the Switch. Will come out on the Switch on the 21st. The Walking Dead, the final season, episode 2. Are they really going to end it? Who knows? Because that thing's been going on for a while. That's like Telltale's first series, isn't it?
One of them, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, for the PS4, Xbox One, PC, and Switch on September 25th. Life is Strange 2, Episode 1 for the PS4, Xbox One, PC on the 27th. Towerfall will be added to the Switch on the 27th. Dragon Ball Fighter Z will be added to the Switch on the 28th. And, of course, everyone's favorite FIFA 19 for frickin' everything on the 28th. That's what's coming out. Let's jump into this right here. Yeah, Call of Duty.
Mm-hmm. So Black Ops 4 unveiled their Battle Royale map with the confident quote of, "This is the largest map in all of Call of Duty history."
Which it better be.
If you're stuffing 100 players in it, yeah.
I'm honestly I'm a fan of 100-player Rust. I say we get 100-player Rust. We just get a bunch of knives going. It'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
But from this map, honestly, it looks like any other Battle Royale map. That's what it is. Just another Battle Royale to add to the list of never-ending Battle Royales.
And if you look there, you could see Nuketown Island, which
And
that will give you a bit of a scale.
yeah,
I'm assuming Nuketown map will be in there.
probably. And we have Firing Range right up here. For those audio listeners, I'm sorry, but there's stuff behind us. You're gonna have to check us out on Twitch. But so Nuketown and Firing Range are apparently pretty damn close to each other.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know.
Everything else seems new enough to me. I don't recognize anything else on the list. Possibly Asylum might be. I might recognize that a little bit. I know there's a penitentiary or whatever in one of the maps, but I don't know if it's going to be the same. But yeah, that's the weirdest thing to me is that Nuketown and Firing Range are in the same area.
Yeah, I don't know. Also, can we talk about why they feel the need to call it Blackout Mode instead of just a Battle Royale?
I don't know. Because it's Black Ops. Because it's Call of Duty.
Yeah, they have to be special.
They gotta be edgy.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep.
Call of Duty, the original edgelords.
Yep.
Alrighty, moving on. Destiny 2.
So, Destiny 2 Forsaken came out on the 4th.
Yep.
And I've gotten a little bit of chance to play it. Mainly, I've been hopping into the new multiplayer mode, which is called Gambit, which I think we've talked about before on the podcast, but it's like a PvE, PvP mix, and it is super fun.
Yeah.
You play alongside your opposing team, and you kill mobs and collect their drops and put them in the center pylon, and you just send other nasty creatures the other team's way.
Yep. I honestly might have to hop on your computer to try it out. I don't have this game because the first one kind of slapped me in the face, so I have refused to get this one. But no, it looks good. It looks like it plays smoothly.
Surprisingly.
Yeah. Surprisingly. There's usually problems with new attempts at different, varieties of multiplayer and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But this one looks like it goes rather smooth, and it flows and it works. And the ability to send monsters or even a teammate over there to mess with the other team is pretty cool.
Yeah.
So
it's a good mix of multiplayer.
I don't get the entire rule.
No, that's pretty much it.
That's it?
You have a limited amount of lives.
Okay.
That's the end game.
Cool.
And you also have the
first to get to however many
bar up here.
motes wins.
Yeah.
Awesome. I understand everything.
That's it.
Go me. Alright, yeah. So Destiny 2.
Yeah, really fun.
If you like Destiny, check out Forsaken. Let's talk about a good guy.
Yep.
Good guy. Miyamoto. Shigeru Miyamoto. Let out a little warning for all those big name companies and even smaller name companies. Don't be greedy. Just don't do it. He had an interview. I don't remember with who.
Computer Entertainment Developers Conference.
Yes. Boom. There it is right there. And in which he says, we're lucky to have such a giant market, so our thinking is if we can deliver games at reasonable prices to as many people as possible, we will see big profits. I can't say that our fixed model has really been a success, but we're going to continue pushing it forward until it becomes entrenched. That way everyone can develop games in a comfortable environment. By focusing on bringing games to the widest range of people possible, we can continue boosting our mobile game business. So, Nintendo by no means is going to cancel their mobile games at all, despite the shaky feedback they've gotten from them and the not so stellar reviews or funds that have been provided because of them. I know Super Mario Run did not do too well. Fire Emblem is free, and people have been doing some of those microtransactions that are not necessary to play or win or have a good experience at all, because Nintendo knows how to do. But they're not providing enough. And their Animal Crossing one, I don't remember how well it went over, but Miyamoto basically says, hey, all these companies that continue to hide content behind paywalls, so you pay for the game, you get a little bit of it, you gotta pay more. He's like, hey, you're gonna go out of business. He's telling them, don't be greedy, just pay once and let them play, Yeah, he's calling some people out.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Which is quite funny, because a week and a few days later, Mr. 2K had some things to say about microtransactions.
Oh boy.
And that is that they're here to stay.
Mm-hmm.
2K Sports specifically, maybe not all of 2K, but the man overseeing 2K Sports is like, hey, it's unfortunate that they're part of gaming, but they're not going anywhere. AKA, we want money.
Pretty much. And they...
Ooh, this quote right here.
Yeah. they had a press release after Belgium's new gambling law passed that pretty much said, sorry guys, you're going to have to contact your local representative and get the law changed.
Yeah.
But...
Okay, make it to where we can do more microtransactions.
Yeah, I don't know who would do that.
I don't. Neither do I. But God, he just gave us so many great quotes. Like, hey, we know nowadays that most people don't have the patience to work their way to the top. Excuse me?
It's kind of a stab at your audience there, bud.
Yeah. Kind of a dick thing to say.
Yeah. In fact, the press release and the entirety of this debacle is a goldmine of quotes. Really asshole-ish quotes.
See, Jones then says the difference between straight money grabs and instances which add value to their games is important. The changes NBA 2K19 has made over its forerunners aim to reward players for spending virtual currency more often, says Jones, and will better identify what's worth spending virtual currency on in the first place. AKA fake money gotten by real money will be rewarded if you do it more. So give us more money and we will reward you more. Jones stresses that purchased items or grinding to purchase items is a choice, not a force. Yeah, as we know nowadays, they just want to be there right away. So, we look at it as, it's an opportunity for us to allow you to skip the grind. But then if the grind is too long, like some people felt last year, they're gonna sit there and they're gonna go, well, you knew the grind was too long to begin with. So that's him saying, one, people are too lazy to put in the effort. Two, we're helping you. We're the good guys. By giving you the ability to purchase this, we're the good guys. And three, he's saying, well, people are going to complain anyways and say it's too long and they're just lazy.
Pretty much.
So, Mr. Jones, Mr. 2K Sports Jones, I will speak for people. I will speak on the audience's behalf and say, go fuck yourself.
Oh, hey. It's not just 2K Sports. It's straight 2K senior producer.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Great. You are driving 2K to the ground if you keep talking like that.
Driving? They're already driven to the ground, man.
That fair point. But they are still in business, and that's more that some other audience or some other studios can say. Yeah. And that was before the whole microtransaction thing happened. So, Mr. 2K Rob Jones, we don't want you in business anymore. We do not want you as head of 2K. 2K used to be great. 2K used to have some really good stuff. But, I wonder what changed, Mr. Senior Producer. Anyway, yeah, so 2K is all on board. They can go join EA with the microtransactions. Yeah. Speaking of money and problems, this is a Division 2 has a problem. They have 6 editions, ranging from $60 to $250.
That's ridiculous, man.
They have a problem. They have a major problem.
Also, I want to point out that this does not include the console bundles.
No, not at all. No, this is just the games.
Just the game.
With, all their special stuff. So we have we have Tom Clancy's The Division 2, which is the regular. We have next up on the list at $100 is the Gold Edition. At $110 is the Gold Steelbook Edition. Coming in at $120 is the Ultimate Edition. And then next we have at $190 is the Dark Zone Definitive Collector's Edition. And at $250 is the Phoenix Shield Collector's Edition. let's talk about what all of them get, shall we? So, they all get Tom Clancy's The Division 2 game. Obviously. They all get access to the private beta. Okay. That's a pre-order bonus though. They all get Capital Defender Pack, pre-order bonus. They all get, except for the Steel Gold Book Edition, the Tommy the Teddy Bear ULC exclusive pre-order bonus. They all get, except for the Standard Edition, 3-day early access. We'll talk about that 3-day early access here soon. Now, from here on out, the Steelbook or the Standard is not getting anything else. But then there's the War 1 or the Year 1 pass. It's very tiny over here. Here's where the Gold Edition drops off, and the Ultimate Edition does not get this either, but they get a Steelbook. Which, what is a Steelbook?
It's a steel game case.
So garbage. Got it. The Steelbook Edition drops off. The Ultimate Edition comes back for the, what does that say? Battle Worn Secret Service Pack, the First Responder Pack, and the Elite Agent Pack. And then the Ultimate Edition drops off with the game soundtrack, the Washington, D.C. map, the Book of Lithographs. So all just out of the game stuff. Like, not even in-game items, nothing. Just like cool little knickknacks to have. The Dark Zone Definitive Edition gets a Flare Agent statue that is 11 inches high. And the Phoenix Shield Edition gets an Agent... What?
Articulate.
Agent Articulate figurine, which is a 6th scale. So...
a foot.
An inch tall.
But it's articulate. So you could pose it in whatever way you want.
Sure.
Yeah.
Now, if that wasn't bad enough, that they had 6 different editions, there's controversy involved.
Naturally.
Obviously.
Mm-hmm.
So, each person that buys an edition, whatever, will get the post-launch expansions for free. However, it appears that, let's see, Ubisoft is still saying that the Division 2's episodic expansions will be free, but those who buy the game's Year 1 pass will get access to them, or parts of them, a week early. So...
You're paying the beta test.
Yeah. You're paying to beta test DLC.
Mm-hmm.
A week early. When you can just wait a week and get them for free.
Yeah.
Not only that, but those that buy the higher end ones might be getting an in-game perk that offsets the PvP experience. So, Ubisoft, what's up? What's going on? What do you have to say about this?
One, too many editions. Two, don't give perks in a PvP game.
Right.
Just don't. Don't give anything that would upset balance.
Now, what if I were to tell you the perk was not a fighting perk? It wasn't a healing perk. The perk was you get an expanded item stash.
So they're going to limit the item inventory?
The items you can store, yeah.
I mean,
but those that pay up get a bigger storage. Meaning they can hold more stuff for upgrading items. Because that's what it is.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. It's nothing really special. I mean, it will offset the PvP because, again, more storage means more upgrades, quicker upgrades. You can store more things to get more upgrades, to work towards more upgrades, yada, yada, yada. Or you can store more guns for different purposes, yada, yada. However, it's just storage in the end.
Yeah. It's not that big of a thing, in my opinion.
Neither is it for me. But again, I don't play it. The fans that do play it are very upset about it.
Fair.
Yep. So, anyway, that's our little gossip. That's our little rant on stupid developers for the day. Let's move on to some
a good developer.
Yes, let's move on to some pretty dope stuff.
Subnautica.
He's very excited about this.
I'm super fucking excited.
He's really excited about this.
So, they've been teasing and have had talks of the Arctic expansion for, I think, about a year and a half now. In a couple months, they will be releasing it in early access alpha, but it will be done in a way to kind of mimic the development of the original Subnautica, which is...
It is a standalone expansion.
It is a standalone expansion set in the Arctic, and all these backgrounds that you see are all concept art. And they're going back to unused concept art and kind of mining that a little bit. In their Trello page, they have a kind of like a MS Paint map that they're working at, and it looks really cool. They're playing around with a like a hypothermia kind of mechanic. So I'm excited.
You are very excited.
I am really excited. So, spoilers. Big spoilers. If you ever go to this page. But you want to go to doing. And... But it has concept art like this that they post all the time, and this is where we learned about the bigger submarines that you're going to be getting in this new expansion, most likely, and all the weird creatures.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, right?
But yeah, so Subnautica is still releasing stellar content long after... how long has that thing been... I know it hasn't been like fully released for a while, but how long has the alpha been out?
Oh god, the alpha was probably out for about 3 years before it actually came out.
Yeah. So, I mean, they're killing it.
Rocks. Oh, also along with that, this expansion will not be all underwater. You will be able to travel on land, and that could be good, that could be bad for your own health because of the hypothermia.
Yep. Don't stay on land too long.
Yeah. One of the things that is in the Trello page is them playing around with the idea of like hot springs to kind of warm up. But you can't really have hot springs on land. So those penguins are terrifying.
They are absolutely terrifying. Alright, anything else you have to say?
No, I'm super excited. You'll hear more about it when it comes out.
You absolutely will.
Mm-hmm.
He won't stop.
I won't.
He really won't. Anyway, let's see. Let's get one more. There we go. One more picture for him. No idea what that is. But let's move on. Oh, see.
Another game I'm excited about.
CD Projekt Red. Oh, Cyberpunk 2077. Oh, 55, 52, 52 minute gameplay trailer demo. Oh, so good.
So good.
It looks fantastic. Like, just visually. Let's get into it. For one, I enjoy how they did the censoring. The whole, like, pixelated blur.
You shut off character customization.
Yep. Character customization, pretty cool. I like the key life events and the childhood hero, Why Night City. Like, those are really cool things that no one really thinks about for role-playing games unless you're playing a tabletop game.
Yeah.
Like D&D, it's like, okay, what's happened in my life to bring me here? Why this city? Why here? But in video games, it's like, all right, customize your character's features. Okay, get out there, become the Dragonborn, become this, become that. This one, it's like, it gives you a little bit of a different backstory, choices. I don't know if or how much they changed the game, or if they just changed dialogue. Like, I don't know, but it's pretty cool. Like, it's not something that a lot of companies or a lot of games think about. And then of course you have the customization for also both different walkthroughs, because I saw Rooster Teeth do one, and I'm watching this one, and it's like they both went female. Anyway, and then here we have the point system, so we can go strength, constitution, intelligence, reflexes, tech, and cool.
Cool for charisma, or like
I'm assuming. Either way, I put all the points in cool.
Yep.
Come on now. But reflexes is obviously dexterity.
Tech is wisdom.
I would assume tech would be intelligence, but close enough.
Either way.
But for real, put everything in cool. And then so just the visuals of it, the limited HUD, the subtitles above people's heads, so you can tell who's talking and where it's coming from. Let's see. Let's get into a little bit of combat here. Oh, and just the torn up bodies that you'll just find going through these places. But the detail, look at this room. The detail that was put in this room, the fading wallpapers, the blood marks on the walls, you can see even from here the plastic covering over the doors. Like, they have worked so hard. And I look at the top, it's like, it's a work in progress. Does not represent the final look of the game. Like, it looks beautiful. Is it going to get even better? Like, how good can we get? And then this right here.
Pink.
And bloop, underwater death. Done. Like, silent, gone. It is a visually stunning game, and the combat looks awesome. I don't know how I feel about the starting pistol. I'm not a big fan of machine pistols in games. I like single fire. I like semi-automatic. But
Jesus, that
bullet time also with the fully auto pistol is a bit overkill, because everything's slowed down, so you're firing all these shots and you just wasted a lot of ammo. So
I don't even see an ammo indicator.
Neither do I. I think it might be unlimited for the pistol.
Maybe. We'll see.
But this is one thing I found cool: destructible walls. So that's sweet. And then I don't know. What do you have anything to say about this game?
I'm really looking forward to it, and you're gonna get a strike on Twitch.
I'm trying. I think we're blocking the majority.
Okay.
And yeah,
good,
you're
good.
blocking her body currently.
Nice.
CD Projekt Red is not shying away from anything with it. Let's just say that, like, just full on nudity. that we just skip past.
Same in The Witcher.
Yeah. They do an awesome job. I'm gonna skip further ahead because there's a little bit more questionable stuff there. Like I said, I've seen this already.
Okay.
But no, it looks good. And let's talk about this weapon wall real quick. Let's talk about all the different weapons that we might be getting in this game.
Huh.
Because I see two blades. Yeah, I see two swords. Let's just talk about that real quick. Because once I get those swords, that's all I'm running around with. That's it. I'm going around with swords and I'm going to murder everyone. Like, my aim is terrible, so give me a sword and I'm good to go. But I see 2 different handguns on the table. Or not on the table, on the wall. Possibly different than the one that's on the table. 2 larger guns. I see several different grenade spots. So you're gonna get the ability to get a pretty sick arsenal. And then different equipment and whatnot. So you have a little bit of customization and change. You know, you can switch up your stats. So it's a very RPG-esque game, as opposed to just a first-person shooter. And it's cyberpunk. Like, how much more do you want? Dude on his moped. But yeah, I think CD Projekt Red has done an excellent job so far in, 1, keeping us posted as to where the game is at, and 2, making the game. Like, look at this city. It's gorgeous already, and it's not even done.
I love the fact that when you look up, you don't see the sky.
At all.
Like, the buildings are piled that tall and so close together.
Yeah. But no, and you'll just see different people walking around. Like, it's sort of Assassin's Creed in that aspect, where there's always someone going somewhere. You know, the city streets aren't empty by any means. And the colors, the vibrant colors, is something that really draws me, because too many games are just bland and boring. So the vibrant colors are excellent. I love the little boxing match with the robot. But yeah, so this game looks fan-friggin-tastic. Any other things to say about it?
No. Good job, CD Projekt Red.
I'm excited for it.
Doing the Lord's work.
I don't know when it comes out. See if it'll tell us.
It comes out in 2077.
No, it does not. Oh. I guess CD Projekt Red is also working on a Star Wars game.
No, that's ad for the YouTuber.
Oh, is it?
That we're watching it on.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Oh. Oh, yeah. No, you're right. Well, they're going to give us more info. What does that say? February 29th? Does that say 2013?
It looked like it.
More info on 5th of February. Alright, whatever. Coming when it's ready. Are they not going to tell us when? I gotta look this up. Oh my gosh, my typing.
Hey, 2019.
Yeah. Hopes it's going to launch in 2019. So, we got time to wait.
Yeah.
Although, not much. We're, 3/4 through the year, so. Yeah, that's all I got to talk about.
Oh, one thing to end on. So you watched the Overwatch League, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
How do you think about the Shanghai Dragons?
They
tried.
They tried real hard.
Well, in kind of unfortunate news, Shanghai Dragons fired 8 of their 11 players.
RIP.
After their 0-40 Overwatch League experience.
Honestly, 0-40. Did they expect not to be? That's all I can say. Like, I'm not good at Overwatch at all, but I know that if I went 0-40 in a championship, I would expect to be fired.
Honestly, I don't even know if I could fault the players though.
Why not?
Because it could be a bunch of things, like they didn't have good team cohesion. They could have had inadequate like prep time. They could have not had good strategies to go against their enemies. Like,
So would you rather they pulled a football and fired the coaches?
dude, I don't know.
Because that doesn't make sense to
I
me.
think it depends on who owns the team.
In football, it does not make sense, or sports in general. Like, the team does terribly, they fire the coaches. The coaches aren't playing. Fire the people that suck.
But I would love to see more about those players. Like, if they were part of any other teams, how well they did.
I would love to see that too. And I would love to see them come back on a different team, maybe a new team.
Yeah.
But I'd love to see them get back together and work and just work on their team cohesion, you know. 0-40 has to say something about communication and like it can't just be one thing. Like, there are several things wrong with that. Because even if they are, you know, you can't use the excuse of, oh, they're just better than us. No, I mean, you have to win at least one.
Yeah.
If you're doing things correctly. And 0-40, they weren't doing anything correctly. So.
Okay. Have you been on Overwatch the whole time?
No, well, I shouldn't be.
Oh, and
it didn't update.
It didn't update the title? No!
Oh well, it doesn't matter. We're almost done.
Yeah. Oh well. Okay.
Alright. Ready?
As I'll ever be.
Pick 3.
Mm-hmm.
Ready?
No.
This might be challenging.
Okay.
Worst developers.
Worst developers?
Yep.
Oof. I can name worst 3 publishers. Easy.
That'll do.
3
3 worst video game companies.
EA.
Mm-hmm.
Ubisoft.
Oof. Poor Ubisoft.
Yeah, I know. And 2K. At this point.
Yeah. I would go EA.
Mm-hmm.
EA.
Mm-hmm.
EA.
I like that list.
Yep. Yep. 2K has not completely turned me off. I mean, again, they used to make really good stuff. They had some really good stuff back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
I think they just do a lot of sports now. I can't name a recent game from them that's not a sports game.
Borderlands.
That's not recent.
Well,
When I say back in the day, I'm talking about Borderlands.
what do you think Borderlands 3 is going to be?
Not out for a long time.
That too.
And Ubisoft has a special place in my heart. They kind of going down a weird road with The Division. But I don't play The Division. I play Assassin's Creed, and they haven't done me wrong on that yet. So I can't fault them for it.
But I can.
You go right ahead. I'll keep playing Assassin's Creed if they keep making them.
Okay.
So, anyway, that is it for this week's podcast. Catch us next, 2 weeks from now? For the next one, catch me tomorrow for Free Play Friday. No idea what I'm going to play. That's why I call it Free Play. You can find me here at twitch.tv/Pygon13 or on YouTube at Pygon13 Gaming. I'm also on Twitter at Pygon13 and Instagram, I think Pygon13. I don't know. I don't use it that often, so good luck.
Slabanaka on virtually everything.
Literally,
Facebook,
literally
Steam,
everything.
Battle.net, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube.
Anything you can think of.
Anything.
Like, he's the only one that has that name.
I love it.
There are some things where someone took my name, and it's very upsetting. But those are things that I don't really do, so whatever. I have them all the important ones. Anyway, that's it. Catch me tomorrow for Free Play Friday. #make Slab stream again.
No!